Welcome to my car tour. I need to obviously like keep my reg out for security reasons. Don't want none of y'all stalking me. Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am Cassie if you are new here, and if you have been here before you will know that today I am in a slightly different location. I'm actually in my car today, so this is what quarantine has came to. We are doing a car tour. Not that anyone is interested in my car in the slightest, but you know what? I'm using my time. So yeah, today's video is just going to be a sort of little car tour, what's in my car. I have got some very, very random stuff in here and some stuff which is very useful, which most people probably don't have in their car. So yeah, if you do like today's video, please leave a like, feel free to comment any other suggestions, and if you do like my videos, please do subscribe. So let's get on with the tour. So obviously this is just my door, and this is what you first see when you get in the driver's side. I'm actually just going to get in to show you the rest of it. So my favourite thing about this, yes, I have got a typical basic white bitch car. I've got a Fiat 500. It's one of the old models. I think it's a 2009 reg, so yeah, but I still really like this. It's really shiny. In my driver's door, okay, so this is really random. So first thing I have in my driver's door is I have actually got, yes, I've got a big Listerine. Now, I think people think this is a really stupid idea, but for me, like, if I'm going somewhere, like, if I've just had a meal and I've got to go somewhere else, like, sometimes a chewing gum just isn't enough, do you know what I mean? Like, I just want to get a swish of this, then it's like a quick brush of the teeth. Or if I go somewhere and I forget my toothbrush, I've still got this, which is good. To the right hand side, I've just got some Jakemans, which I absolutely live for those. Oh my god, my toes. In here I've got a little purse, which this is just filled with pound coins, so that if I do go anywhere where I need to pay for parking, I've always got them in my car. And then further down here I've actually got two different portable chargers, which I can charge my phone in the car, but if my phone's on low battery and I need to get out of my car, I know that I've got those so that I can like take them with me, sort of. So yeah, they're all just like very random things that I find very helpful. That is obviously just to adjust my mirrors. These are my really cute keys. I've got a little mini bag, a sheep, and my name, obviously. Then yeah, moving onto the dashboard, I have got, this is called a parrot, right? Oh my god, there's a fly in my car. Yeah, so this is called a parrot, and I actually had no idea what this was, to be honest. But I don't know if you can see on that screen there, it says Cassandra's iPhone. So basically, when I first got this car, the Bluetooth in this car was like not working. The wires were sort of disconnected, and like obviously for me the Bluetooth was sort of a really big thing. So if you can see here, this wire, this is what connects it all, but I don't actually have to plug that in, that's just to charge it, but this connects via Bluetooth to my phone. And then this little thing here on my actual wheel is sort of the same as these, but for the Bluetooth version, which to be honest I actually prefer, because if I'm driving, this one's a lot easier because the volume just rolls up and down rather than having to like sit and press. And then obviously you can skip a song, go to the next song, you can answer a call, you can decline a call, and you can play a pause. So yeah, although I have got those on the wheel, the system that was in the car basically was not working, and the guy was like, they're known to be quite faulty in a Fiat 500, so a parrot is going to be like a lot more long lasting. And it can also sort of like, this is like a 360-degree thing, so I can tilt that anyway. I'm not really going to explain that because it's boring. This gear stick, which I'm not gonna lie, I really like that the gear stick is here. At first I thought I was gonna struggle to get used to it because obviously you're so used to it being down here, but like it's actually so much easier to have it there, and it's so much more comfortable. I think now I would actually struggle to get used to it the other way. It does look a bit like a ball sack, but we can get over that. This middle bit here, this is very sort of retro now compared to like what's in other cars. But yeah, I don't really listen to the radio an awful lot anyway, to be totally honest with you. Like I say, I just use my phone. But it has got a CD case in case I want to listen to some CDs. Then coming down into the centre, okay, so this is another random thing that I was talking about. So these, let me show you these, I'm not sure what the lighting's like. This is just like a little silicone cupcake holder, which I got in a pack of 6 off of Amazon. They took about 3 months to arrive because I ordered them from China. But yeah, that basically, I just put that in there so that if anything gets like spilt or any crumbs and stuff, basically they are so much easier to clean out than to like try and clean the actual thing out, because I don't know if you've ever like tried to get stuff out them, but they're so hard, so that makes it just a bit easier, to be honest, if anything's spilt. In this one I've got lots of Jacobins at the ready to just snack at. I have got 2 of my Burt's Bees lip balms, which I just keep there all the time. It's never hot enough in this country to melt them anyway. This little sneaky pouch down here I love. So I just put all of my chewing gums in here, to be honest, and another lip balm that I'm not using at the minute. And I actually prefer this rather than them just being in the middle of the car and looking messy. I can just literally tuck them away, and that's also really easy if I am driving. I can literally just like grab for that. It's like so close. So moving on, yeah, this is my aux cable, which I usually just leave tucked down there unless I need to plug my phone in. This is obviously my passenger side and my neighbour's garden. So let me get over. This is really hard to like film and hold. So in here, this is very unusual compared to most glove boxes. You don't have to like pull it down. It's literally just a pouch. There's no door on that, which would probably be a bit unsafe if you were putting anything in there important. However, I have got nothing important in there. So as I said about my retro CD player, I've actually got a very retro CD case, and to be honest, I really don't need this. I actually ordered it from Amazon, and I literally, at this point, I didn't have my phone working in my car, so I was like, yeah, I'll keep my CDs. But to be honest, I probably won't ever use that because I've got my aux now, but it's there anyway. And then in here, I've also just got 2 pairs of cheap sunglasses that I literally just leave in my car all times in case I forget some, or in case it randomly gets sunny. Lol, never will in England. And then in here, I have got this thing, which if I just, oh god, this is so hard to do with one hand. I won't be able to do it with one hand, but basically it's just my dash mount for if I'm using my sat nav. And again, this was off Amazon, pretty cheap, and literally it rotates every way, so like I can't do it with one hand, but it just goes all the way. And this is actually magnetic, so I got a little sticker that I put in the back of my phone, so my phone literally just sticks on there, and it's really super strong. Like you can hit it and it doesn't fall off. So yeah, I usually just chuck that in there. So yeah, I literally just leave all of those in there, and that's it. Coming down here, everyone laughs at me for this, okay? Everyone like gets in, it's like, what is that? This is called a garbage, and it is a tiny little mini bin that clips on to the passenger door. So if I open the door, I can show you it. And basically, this is just really good for like sort of a little bits of rubbish you get in the car. So like, for example, like my sweet wrappers, a bit of chewing gum, like it's just so much easier to have that than like just have loads of little bits and then put them in the middle and then like never move them and it'd be dirty. Yes, I'm a clean freak. Yes, I love it. Yes, it's amazing. Yes, it was from Amazon. Then next I just have this little ideas notebook, and I believe I've got 2 pens and a purple highlighter. Yeah, 2 normal pens and a highlighter. This is just in case I ever need to write something down and my phone dies. Yes, I know we typically all have our phones and I can always charge my phone in the car, so it probably won't ever die. But if I ever want to write anything down on actual pen and paper, the old-fashioned way, I can do so. And that's in there. And then this is just obviously the passenger seat. So yeah, the middle bit here, again, I've got 2 silicone cupcake holders there, and yeah, that's it to be honest. Now if I turn around to the back, I'm not actually going to get out and get in the back because it is only a 2-door car, but there's literally nothing in the back apart from this. But this is a very cute little blanket that I actually got from Amazon, and it has sort of little tassels on the bottom of it, which I'm not sure you're going to be able to see because it's quite dark. Basically, it didn't have these holes in. I just cut them in, and you can see that they're probably like, they're not like the neatest things in the world. However, it's all I need, to be honest. But I actually put that there because if I ever pick my sister up and she has a baby, her car seat goes in the back, and because of the way my boot's angled, I also have to put a pram sort of like down here. And if it's ever dirty, it just saves it from going on the actual seat, and also it looks pretty. So there we go. Moving around to here, I've got obviously a handle. I've got these little things for like suit jackets, which I never thought in my life I would use, and I actually hang my coat on this all of the time, so that's really handy. This thing, which obviously you can move it, got a mirror, very functional, you know. This is actually like the best thing in the world. This is a tissue dispenser, just it's a saviour. And the last thing in the front I've got is this little car fume, which basically this bit's wood here, you just take, it comes with like a little stopper, you take out and you tip it upside down, and eventually the oil sort of just comes in the wood and then smells really nice, and like that's how you can do it. This is me. Hi! I'm actually just going to show you the back from another angle. Obviously if someone was getting in I would move my chair forward as well. But yeah, that's just the little blanket, you can see the little tassels there. And there's nothing else exciting in the back, to be honest. Coming round to the boot of my car, here we go, this is where it gets exciting. I feel like the lighting's really bad on this, I'm not sure if it's because I'm outside and I can't see. So, in this little first thing, this is like a little pouch, again, that I got off Amazon, and it's really good because it's got Velcro on the bottom, so it sticks to the car, so it doesn't like roll about when I'm driving, which I absolutely love. These are just interior wipes, these are a few shopping bags, and those are the little bags for my garbage. And then if I lift this up, basically inside of here, I'm not going to show you it in great detail because there's not a lot of exciting stuff in there, but I've basically just got really prepared for the winter. I've got a carpet cleaner in there, I've got some de-icer, I've got some tyre grip, and I've got a mini first aid kit, and I've got a car spray for the inside of my car. That just literally sticks there, which is so easy. This again is my car manual, and again this is Velcro, so that just sticks to the side of this, so if I'm driving it doesn't wobble around. This is a little Olaf blanket, which I just thought put in the car because if I ever go somewhere where I think I need a blanket for the floor, or if I've got someone that's cold, it's just a handy thing to have. Now this is where I become a real geek. This is a car combi bag is what it's called. Basically this is really good to just have in your car always. It's got a really big first aid kit in, it's got a warning triangle in, it's got 2 high-vis vests in, so if God forbid anything was to go wrong and I had to pull up on the side of a motorway, I've got a little triangle that I can put out, and I've got a high-vis vest. Safety first, guys, safety first. And yeah, that obviously doesn't look very nice, so I usually just put the blanket on the front of that. The only other thing I would say about this car is the boot is like, I don't know if you can see, but the boot goes down on an angle, and like it doesn't go out and down, like it literally goes down like that, so you can't get a huge amount in the boot. However, the back seats do go down, and the back of the car is actually quite big where people can sit, so it's never really an issue. Like if I was going to go somewhere with a lot of stuff, I'd probably just put it on the back seats, to be fair. And this little bit under here is obviously just where my spare tyre is. And I actually forgot to mention this before, but also just sort of under here, this is just a little bag that I like to keep in my car. Everything in here is red themed, by the way, I don't know why. So this is like the ultimate girl bag, and people will literally be like, why have you got that in your car? Like, you do not need any of that in your car. But you never know. You never know, ever. So in this little bag, I have got, first up, we've got some cotton pads. Because if I'm going somewhere, right, hold on, let me find it as well. If I'm going somewhere and I want to take my makeup off, if I've ended up staying out, where's Bo? Get Bo. Yeah, so these are actually just cotton pads and some makeup remover, so that if I am ever anywhere where I like want to take my makeup off, or if I've like went somewhere and slept out, and yeah, I feel like it's just always very handy to have this. Like, you can't go wrong with it, to be honest. And then also around here, just for space saving reasons, I've got some bobbles and some hair grips, which again, as a girl, you can never have enough of these. I feel like there's so many times where I've left the house in the past and I've been like, oh crap, I need a bobble, or I need a hair grip. Sorted. I also have this little sort of tangle teaser, which is just a little brush, and it just clips together, so it's really nice and small. And again, just in case I need to brush my hair. What else have we got on the bag of wonders? These are Skin Therapy face wipes, but basically just baby wipes. If I ever get anything like on my hand that's like sticky, or we have a visitor. Say hello to YouTube. Say hello. See toot toot. Bye bye. Say bye YouTube. Bye bye. Yeah, so anyway, as I was saying, basically if I've ever got anything sticky on my hand, if I ever need to get rid of anything, this is literally just easy to grab. Like the baby, if I need a baby wipe, I can just use them real quick. Next I have, I mean, I'm not going to go through these in a lot of detail because I think everyone knows what these are, but I've just got some tampons and a pad, you know, just safe, just to be safe. Not going to give you any more than that. Next I have got, right, this is where it gets a bit ridiculous. So I have got some moisturiser. I used to work in a club and I used to have to wear a dress, and the amount of times I've got to work with absolute crispy knees because I'd always leave the house and think, and I'd forget my moisturiser. So now I've got it in my car, so if I ever feel like I just need to give my legs a little bit of something, there it is. Boom. I've also got hairspray. I actually bought this hairspray because I was travelling once and it was just nice and easy and quick. I actually don't like this hairspray because it tends to rip my hair out, to be honest, but it was like the little one that I had and I wasn't using it in the house, so I thought I might as well whack it in my car. Next, a mini deodorant. These things last a lifetime. Like, you'd think, oh, there's nothing in there, but they last quite a long time as well, and again, it's just easy. Not that I would ever leave the house without putting deodorant on, but you know, if you just get a bit hot and bothered during the day and you haven't got one in your bag. Then I have got these. Okay, so these are like the most random things in the world. These are Victoria's Secret perfumes, but they're wax. So basically, you just pull one out of the little thing. This one's my favourite one, Tease. And it's just like a little wax thing, so you just roll it up, rub it on. Oh, put a bit there, love that. Yeah, put a bit on and basically it's just like a little wax perfume, and again, they're just helpful. I would never take the whole thing out, but if I've like went out and haven't got a perfume, it's just nice and quick. And also in the bottom of here, I'm not going to get them, my neighbours are like looking at me, I'm not going to get them all out because it is just ridiculous, but basically I've got so many sort of little perfume testers that I do like, but when I'm in the house I never use them because I just use my actual big perfumes. So I thought I might as well put them in my car, so if I do ever need a perfume, or if I'm ever with anyone that's like, have you got a perfume? I've literally got like loads of little ones because they were just going to go in the bin anyway, so I might as well put them in here. And then again, I've got another little spray, which is just a little Ted Baker body spray, a little Soap and Glory body spray, which I also sometimes like actually spray in the car because it smells delicious. So the back seat can have a bit of that. Yeah, in here I've got one more perfume, which this is a little thing from the perfume shop, which basically you put your own perfume in this. Like, to take it out, you can fill it with your own perfume and then just twist it and put it in. And this is like the easiest thing in the world. So this is like my expensive perfume. So if I want to like, I want somewhere fancy, then this is like a Mary Poppins bag. Little hand sanitizer, because the Rona, no one wants the Rona, so hand sanitizer, safety first. I think that should be the caption of this video, safety first. Hand cream, in case the hand sanitizer dries your hands, which it does. A little mirror, which I think this is the one that my beautiful friend Helen actually bought me, and it has a little K on it. This is really, really helpful because I know that we all have our phones. I know that we all have our phones this day and age, but it's not quite the same. So if I just need to quickly like have a quick check, you know, there it is. A Vaseline, because I always have my Vaseline with me, I always use it. A nail file, because there's nothing worse than breaking a nail when you're out somewhere and not being able to fix it. I'm telling you, there's not. And last but not least, a lighter. I actually don't smoke. Smoking's not good for you. Yeah, I actually don't smoke at all, but I just think this is quite handy to have in case, I don't know, in case I'm lost somewhere and I need to make a fire. In case someone that I'm with smokes and they're like, have you got a lighter? Actually, yes I do. Yeah, so again, to be honest, a lot of the stuff in this bag are sort of just very random contents that I will probably never need or use. But the point is if I need them, they're there. That's the point. That is the point in this little bag of wonders. So yeah, that is everything in my little bag of wonders, and that just is under there, and it's just kept really nice and easy. But yeah, I think that's everything, to be honest. It's not really a huge car, so there's not really an awful lot that I can show you, to be honest. I'm not going to show you the basic things that you don't need to know. Oh, the locks on this car are quite cool. So to lock the door, oh, my camera's really hot from being there. To lock the door, I literally just do this, and then it locks all of the doors, and you can see there's a little bit of red on there. To unlock it, just do that. My window down, my window is actually here, and my passengers is here, so they've got their own, which I quite enjoy. That's like another random thing. I think there's quite a few things in this car that are just like slightly, like probably very different to other cars. I don't know if it's just because it's such an old car, but there's just a few little things where I'm like, do you know what, I like that, it's different. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this very random video in quarantine. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please feel free to leave a like and subscribe, or leave a comment if you've got any other suggestions. And I think I'm going to leave it at that.